Hi, my name is Vivek Iyyani and I'm a millennial coach and consultant. I work with organizations to help them integrate the millennials into their teams so that they can reduce attrition. And secondly, I also work with millennials to help them identify their ikigai so that they can do work that is meaningful, purposeful and impactful. So when I was a small kid, I was very nervous, I was very shy. I didn't really know how to talk to people. I had very low self-esteem when it came to interacting with different people in front of different crowds. One of the incidents that actually shook me up was in secondary 2, when one of my teachers, Madam Wong, asked me to present in front of a class. I went in front of my entire cohort. I held that paper. I still remember my paper was shaking, my knees were shaking, and all in all, I gave a very horrible speech. After feeling bad about it, but just relieved that it was over, as I was walking back with my class, I heard some of my classmates, laughing, sniggering, ha ha ha. And then I heard my teacher say, "Hey, I don't want you all to talk about this in class, it'll make him feel even worse." So that made me realize, like, wow, am I really that bad? Or am I really that weak as an individual that even my teacher has to kind of defend me instead of me defending myself? So another failure that I had early on in my life was in my A-levels. When I was not very clear about what I wanted to do in my life, I actually followed other people's opinions because I thought they knew better, so I should follow the one who is more confident. So as a result, when I studied hard, I got into junior college, which was deemed the place to be in my time. I decided to go and take up science subjects. So as a result, I actually listened to the well-wishers around me who told me that your scope is much, much higher when you go into a science stream. I followed that and I hated it. I regretted because I wasn't interested in any of those subjects. They were too tough for me to understand. After going through this ordeal of failing my A-levels, I again learned the most important lesson. Do not follow where the crowd goes, or do not do something because it's more opportunistic. Just do it because you enjoy it and you like it. This failure made me realize I don't want to go into the university to do something that I do not know anything about or that I'm not very passionate about. I wanted to do something that I'm really passionate about and really excited about. One interesting thing that happened, what really helped me, was talking to my mother. And my mom told me one thing: look, you read so many books based on self-improvement. See what category that falls into and follow something along those lines. So I went in, I looked what category does this fall into, and I was pleasantly surprised when I found out that it actually belongs to psychology. So I got really excited. I went on to Google and find out more about psychology. I realized there was this school, the School of Positive Psychology, that had started its diploma program. And that's where I took my next step. I took a diploma in positive psychology. Once I graduated and I started out on my own, right, I had to start networking, looking for prospects and opportunities to do training. And that's when I realized that, hey, people started asking me this question, like, why are you different as a leadership trainer? Why should we engage you over someone else? What makes you so unique? That got me thinking, like, there must be something unique about myself, unique about my branding, different about me that allows other people to want me instead of them. And to find out, so I went on this mission to journal every single thought I had about business. I write it all down and I compare all the different themes that came up. So the specific themes that came up were about passion, it's about having clarity, it's about empowering people at the workplace, because a lot of them are not really happy doing the work that they do. So if you ask me for one specific advice or tip that I can share with other millennials out there, it is to really identify who you are as a person. So a lot of times we just go with the flow and we are just doing what is popular, what is rewarding, but ask yourself, is this what you really want to do? So get that kind of clarity so that you don't go through life lost. You don't go through life thinking about, is this how my life is going to be for the rest of it, right? Do something that's purposeful, do something that's impactful, and live life dangerously. Don't live in fear.
Shopping House presents Your Better Version. Indian groceries delivered to your doorstep at unbelievable prices. Produced by Video House Private Limited. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Entertainment House, and hit the bell icon to be notified.